Hey guys, thought I'd just annoy you with another sort of video. I've not really got anything to do until I go out later on, so, well, that's a lie. I've got some uni stuff I should probably be doing, but I don't really want to, so I thought I'd just do this, because I found on Tumblr, as I was searching on Tumblr, and I found it's like a zombie apocalypse challenge where it's like loads of questions about a potential zombie apocalypse, so I thought that'd be quite good. Instead of just typing up the answers, I could just like make a video so you could all see my lovely face again. Joking about the lovely face part. But yeah, I've got all the questions written down here, so prepared. So what's the first question? When do you think the zombie apocalypse will happen? Probably not for a while, if there was any chance of it happening. I don't know if there really is, but I've got a kind of messed up view if it did happen. It'd be like now, it'd be really exciting and like actually quite fun. I don't know, like something like a one day thing, you know, like in Shaun of the Dead, where it's like one day everyone's suddenly turned into like a zombie. Maybe, and like the one day thing might help with like the overpopulation problem. I think that might be a bit weird, but it probably won't happen for a while, which is slightly gutting-ish, sort of. Anyway, question 2. What team of celebrities would you choose to be in your team against the zombies and why? Well, okay, first person that I'd definitely want in my team would be Norman Reedus, because he plays Daryl Dixon in The Walking Dead, and Daryl Dixon is exactly the kind of person you want on your team in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, because he can hunt. Well, that'd be kind of shit for me because I'm a vegetarian. I don't know how well I'll do eating the squirrels that he finds. I'm just gonna have to eat berries or something. But yeah, he's a good hunter. He's got a crossbow. That is an amazing weapon for the zombie apocalypse, and he's such a badass with it. He can like, oh, it's so cool. Also, he can survive, but he knows all about survival and the wild and all that. And oh, he's just the best person in The Walking Dead. I love Daryl Dixon, so I'd have, since Daryl Dixon's not a real person, I'd take Norman Reedus, who plays him, because surely he may have learned something from his time on The Walking Dead, maybe how to shoot a crossbow, or like picked up on Daryl's stuff. Who else? I should really say like my favourite bands and stuff, but I don't know how much use they'd be. I'm sure they could hold their own, but it'd be more sort of, they could entertain us around the campfire, maybe sing a wee song or something. It's probably the main reason for them. Well, who else? Oh, Johnny Depp. We're gonna have Johnny Depp. I just think he'd be quite good on a zombie apocalypse team. Also, Aidan Turner from The Hobbit. Purely for if my friend Karen's still gonna be, if I have to put Karen on my like zombie team, if we've managed to survive, Aidan Turner, you can have. That is for her. He's a very pretty man, but I'm sure he's got like skills from The Hobbit and stuff with like a bow and arrow as well. Yeah, he has a bow and arrow in The Hobbit as well, so that might be quite useful. And swords and shit, I'm sure. Well, we don't have guns here, so we're gonna have to have stuff like that, so I'm sure he'd be well practiced in it. And I'd probably have most of the Scotland rugby team on my zombie apocalypse team, because they're big, strong men and can't go wrong with having, I'm sure they could take down some zombies, can't go wrong with that. So yeah, basically my zombie apocalypse team is going to be made of lots of pretty men. Pretty strong men, basically. Well, anyway, okay, next question is, would you be able to shoot your friend in the head if he or she turned? I don't know, because you wouldn't really know until you're in that situation. But probably not. But at the same time, I think you'd have to, because if I was going to turn into, if I'd been bitten or whatever, I was going to be a zombie, I'd probably want someone to like shoot me, put me out of misery. So at the same time, I don't think I could do it to somebody else. You know, I'd get the folk in my team to do it. I don't know, I probably couldn't. That's nice. How long do you think you would last? Oh, I would hope that I'd last a wee, like, a fair bit. But saying that, me and a couple of friends did, you know, I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it's like 2.8 hours later, which is like a game that goes down, like a game, real life game, zombie chase game that goes around all the different cities in the UK. You basically, like real life, have to avoid the zombies around your city. Like, you get given a map and coordinates and get sent to different coordinates, like safe places, and you have to get to the final safe place, but on the way you have to avoid like zombies and stuff. So we did that, and I realised I was unfit as fuck. Yep, I have got asthma, but that didn't help. But I would probably be eaten quite soon. Saying that, I did manage to get right to the very last couple of zombies before I got like infected, so I'd hope that I could survive long enough. Yeah. Would you be a zombie or would you be a zombie fighter? Zombie fighter, hopefully. Don't want to be a zombie. Be horrible. What's your zombie apocalypse plan? I live in a small town with a massive Tesco, so the plan would probably be to raid that, even though everyone else got the same idea. But if you're not fast, or lass, or like survival of the fittest, or I don't know, batter into people. Oh, how cool Bunny like. And we live in quite a quiet little cul-de-sac at the edge of the town, like up a hill, so we could just barricade that and there wouldn't be that many people. I'd probably have to kill my neighbours, wouldn't I? But yeah, like block up the entries, get the rest of the family, make like makeshift weapons with like, I don't know, scissors and badminton rackets, because we don't have guns. There are gun shops in Scotland, so like I can't just go find a gun. I'm gonna have to like make things out of scissors and planks of wood. So yeah, I'd probably get eaten. What am I even doing? I'd probably get eaten. Next question is, do you have a backup plan? There's a couple of islands, like I live not far from the sea, so if we could get a car, we could take a car and drive there. It would take like 10 minutes to get to the coast. And we could somehow manage to get across to a little town, Millport. No, Millport's a town. Cumbria is like a little island. It's not got that many people on it, so if we could get there and get like rid of any zombie problems there, could probably stay there. But the only thing was getting supplies, because there's no massive shops. And yeah, maybe that's some sort of plan. Unless the zombies can swim, then we'll be fucked. So what is your preferred weapon of fighting? Well, as I said, we don't have guns in easy access here unless you're like a farmer or something. But I think I'd go with the bow and arrow because it's quiet and quite powerful, like, and quiet, obviously. Crossbow if I could find one, but I doubt it. But if it wasn't a bow and arrow, it'd probably be like a metal pipe or a pole. It does mean you have to get close, but no guns, so what can you do? What do you think the zombies would look like? I don't know, more likely that something like the rage infection, like from 28 days later, would be probably a bit more likely than like the dead rising up. So they probably look like that, kind of crazed eyes, kind of crazy, basically. I just hope they can't run, because if they were running zombies, I'd be so screwed. Like it was running zombies in 2.8 hours later, I was screwed. Bolting down Buchanan Street in Glasgow, I thought I was going to die. But it was good practice for any like upcoming zombie invasion or whatever. Okay, last question, you'll be glad to know if you've watched this far. Thank you. How do you think the zombie apocalypse will happen? I don't know, probably the usual, like an infection that's escaped from some biological lab or something, or it could come from space, I assume, I guess, like on a meteorite or something. So I don't know, probably scientifically related to an infection, most likely. But yeah, well, that's my zombie apocalypse challenge done. thank you if you watched this far. If you didn't, then I totally understand. And yeah,